Hello students, today we will do sentence, the first chapter of grammar. As we all know, a sentence is a group of words put together to make a complete sense. I repeated, a sentence is a group of words put together to make a complete sense. And a thing to remember is a sentence always has a verb. So, I repeat it again, students. A sentence is a group of words put together to make a complete sense, and we cannot make a sentence without a verb. So, a verb is a very integral part of a sentence, and it is a very important part of a sentence. So, for example, my mother baked a cake. She sings beautifully. The bird built its nest on trees. Rohan bought a new bike. So children over here, baked, sings, built, bought, they are all verbs. So always remember that a sentence is a group of words which has a verb and it makes a complete sense. So children, but if a group of words does not have a verb, it may make sense but not a complete sense. So over here, the thing to be remembered is that if it is a group of words, it does not have a verb, it might make sense but it does not make a complete sense. So this group of words without a verb is called a phrase. So I repeat it, that a group of words that does not make a complete sense, but it might make some sense, but it is without a verb. So this group of words without a verb is called a phrase. For example, under the table, after few days, in the park, on the top of the roof, behind the curtains. So children, in these group of words, we see that the verb is missing. So it is a phrase. It does make sense, but it does not make a complete sense. So it is a phrase. A phrase always is without a verb, and it might make some sense, but it does not make a complete sense. So that is why it is called a phrase. So we see children that we cannot make a sentence without a verb, and a sentence is a group of words that has a verb and it makes a complete sense, whereas a phrase may not have a verb and does not make a complete sense. So children, over here we see, please look in your books, mother is at home. So this is a sentence. So over here the phrase is at home. So it does not have a verb. We see children over here that it does not have a verb. Jack sat in the corner. So this sentence is complete and it has a verb in it. So over here, in the corner is a phrase, but it does not have a verb. The cat is under the table. Under the table is a phrase. This is a complete sentence and this is a phrase. A child ran across the road. So it is a complete sentence. It is a complete sentence because it has a group of words which has a verb with it. Over here, ran is a verb. So across the road is a phrase because it does not have a verb. The cock crows at the daybreak. This is a sentence. At daybreak is a phrase. I will call you sometime during the day. During the day is a phrase. Father will return in a few days. In a few days is a phrase. The laborers have to work hard. Work hard is a phrase. The owl is a night bird. So a night bird is a phrase. The boys are playing in the park. So in the park is a phrase. So over here we see, children, that a sentence always has a verb with it and it makes a complete sense, whereas the phrase does not have a verb and it might make sense but it does not make a complete sense, so it is called a phrase. So students, I end here with my module, and I will carry on with this chapter in the next module. So take care of yourselves, children. Be safe and be blessed. Thank you.